Okay, this is my wife's 2007 late model Expedition XLT 119-inch wheelbase. 95,000 miles on it, and she was driving and it just died. It cranks over, but it would not fire. Went through all the tests and everything and determined that the fuel pump went out on it. And because I'm frugal, some may say cheap, I'm going to replace it myself. This first video, I'm going to just kind of go over the basics of what I've done so far. And then the next video hopefully will be about the disconnecting the fuel tank wiring and stuff like that. And then hopefully a third video will be the final, installation. I ordered a new fuel pump through Rock Auto. Didn't go with the cheapest one, went with the ones that everybody's recommending, and it was like $140 versus picking it up at AutoZone or Shucks or O'Reilly's. They wanted like $300, so I saved half just by ordering it, and it should be here tomorrow. Anyway, first thing, of course, disconnected the battery. Then I jacked the vehicle up, have it on jack stands all the way around, so I can get underneath it and work. First thing I did, removed the back tire. That gave me a little more room. And then I also dropped the spare off, as you can see. So I got room underneath there to work too. First thing I did after that was I dropped the rear sway bar down. You can see it down underneath there. That gave me clearance to be able to drop this fuel tank itself. And then I also here took out the gas line. There was 3 screws. I just removed them and that dropped it down. Then down underneath here, there's I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bolt head there that has a welded on piece to the gas line. That I undid the bolt, and there's another one back up in here that by dropping the spare tire was real easy to get to. Then of course I've already dropped the gas tank, but I disconnected the fuel line there. It was just hose clamped on, and then I pulled it off, and that way I was able to siphon the gas out directly from there. Let's go around to the other side, see what we got going on. So this side I just have jacked up. Sorry about the little dogs running around, but they're my helpers. So anyway, there's a couple of, well, there's one there. That's a tank, what do you call it? Bracket that holds it up. And then I've also disconnected the fuel filter. I didn't disconnect the third line that you need the special tool for. Because it's going to the engine. I was able to just take it out of the holder and move it out of the way, and so it's not even affecting the gas tank. And then there's a floor jack. That's what I did, is I am able to tip it this way, and I can get up in there, crawl up in here, and there's the fuel pump right there and all its connections that I gotta undo, and I'll go over on that, how to do that. There was a wiring harness up there that was just taped to that little white bracket thing, so I just cut the tape off, and that gave me enough room to drop it. Other than that, there wasn't too much. Just undoing the 2 brackets and lowering it down. Nothing really in the front other than the fuel filter. So anyway, I'm going to start working on figuring out how to get the fuel pump out of there. I watched a couple videos and figure out how to disconnect these wires. I watched videos on that too. So more to come. Thanks.